Childcare Apprenticeships can help nurseries and early year settings recruit new talent, develop existing staff, and build a stronger, more qualified workforce. In this guide, we'll answer the questions childcare employers ask us most: how much apprenticeship training costs, what funding and grants are available, what replaced the 20% training rule, and when an early years apprentice can count in your nursery ratios. The apprenticeship funding rules changed on the 1st of August, and nurseries fall into two camps. If you don't pay the levy, apprenticeship training for 16 to the 24-year-olds is now fully funded. The 5% you used to pay has gone. For an apprentice 25 or over, it's still 5%. If you do pay the levy, two things have changed. Your co-investment rate, what you pay when levy funds run out, went from 5% to 25%, and levy funds now expire after 12 months, not 24. If you've been holding levy funding for next year's cohort, check your account this week. Stuck or worried about how these changes will affect your childcare setting? The team are more than happy to have a quick free chat to run through the next steps and how we can support you. So what funding do you actually get? The government's figure is up to £8,000 of support for a smaller employer taking on a young apprentice, and it comes from grants that stack. £1,000 for an apprentice aged 16 to 18 or 19 to 24 with an education, health and care plan or care leaver status. £2,000 for a foundation apprenticeship. £3,000 if you hire someone aged 18 to 24 who's been on universal credit for 6 months or more. And from the 1st of October, another £2,000 for a new apprentice aged 16 to 24 who joined you in the previous 3 months. On top of that, you pay no employer national insurance on any apprentice under 25. Something to keep in mind, that October payment is for a new hire only. If you're putting someone already on your team through an apprenticeship, often the better call, training is still fully funded, but the £2,000 isn't there. Quick one, because a lot of settings still have this incorrect. There is no 20% rule anymore. It went on the 1st of August 2025. Instead of working out 20% of someone's contracted hours, every apprenticeship now has a set number of off-the-job training hours for the whole programme. On our Level 3 Early Years Educator, it comes to roughly 6 hours a week, but it's a total for the programme, not a weekly target. You plan it across the programme with your delivery coach. One exception: if your apprentice started before August 2025, the old 20% rule follows them until they finish. This is the one we get asked first, and the detail matters. You're building a rota around it. Under the EYFS framework, an apprentice aged 16 or over can be included in your ratios at the level below their level of study, if you're satisfied they're competent and responsible. So an apprentice working towards level 3 can count in your level 2 ratio. That judgment is yours. The framework puts it on you, which makes it a decision about whether this person is ready to be counted for the children in that room, and one you should be able to evidence. An apprentice on a level 2 programme is working towards their first full and relevant qualification, so plan on them being additional to ratio until they achieve it, and get their Paediatric First Aid booked early. Newly qualified entrants need a current certificate to be counted at level 2 or level 3. Our sister brand, First Response First Aid, covers all your paediatric first aid needs. In fact, did you know our Level 2 Early Years Practitioner and Level 3 Early Years Educator apprenticeships have this embedded for free from day one? Everything else is written out in full on the page below this video. What you'll pay an apprentice, hours, which level fits which role, and what to plan for before you start. We handle the funding inquiries, the enrolment process, and the employment support, so you can get on with delivering outstanding childcare. If you're ready to recruit your next childcare apprentice, upskill your existing team, or simply want to find out more, Book a call today and help give Britain the skills to care. Building skills, impacting futures.